one of the biggest wastes of life is poorly thought out events, presentations, workshops, and seminars. Work-life balance is number one or number two career priority for almost all the people who work with you across the whole of America or wherever else you work in the world. The only exception to that are some of the emerging economies where I work. India, China, it's different. Vietnam, I concede, it's different. Zimbabwe, it's certainly different. But I tell you, on the streets of New York or London or Paris, work-life balance is number one, number two. And let me just see a poll. Again, lights up, please. I just want to get to know you. I just want us to understand what is going on in conferencing right now. Put your hands up if you've had a conversation with someone that you love about your own life balance in the last year. Put your hands up. My friends, this is a hurting issue. It's an important issue. I remember talking at a conference at UBS in Switzerland, and it was 10 years ago, and there was a guy who burst into tears in the middle of a seminar with 24 people there. He just said, "I wish I wasn't here." And then described the domestic situation at home. These are real things. Sometimes I believe that our conferences and events may even have been the final straw that's bust a marriage, that split a family. You say, "Oh, well, it's only a 3-day program." No, my friends, it isn't. You require people to travel 24 hours on a plane one way, 24 hours on the plane the other. They were so jet-lagged, they were rubbish for their families for most of the rest of the week because they went straight into the office again as soon as they got back. And you know what? During the time that they were there, they did a clock up. They worked out that with business meetings and client meetings and other things they'd had to do, they had already traveled 14 days out of the previous 28 before they came on your 3-day event. My friends, these people are really, really struggling in these issues, and we need to be very sensitive to that. I'm very sensitive to executive education programs that require people to travel from Hong Kong to New York on a Saturday so they can be there by Sunday afternoon, so they can be there from Monday through to Friday, so they can be there rubbished and trashed for the following weekend when they fly home, so they can be bright and breezy at work. Do you agree with me, or am I just fantasizing here? So how can we do it? Well, cut out the gala dinner for a start. You're great, he said. He said, "Well, actually, I love gala dinners. But I sure wish my wife was there as well." I'm exaggerating to make a point, as I hope you realize, so please don't be offended if your ministry in life is producing gala dinners. I'm talking about passion for family, passion for friends, but passion's wider than that. I want you to put your hands in the air in a moment if you have given time to something you feel really passionate about, outside of your home, outside of your work. You were never paid to do it. You just did it because, you know what, you couldn't help it. It's just the right thing to do. It might have been you shook a tin for the tsunami disaster. It might be that you do the accounts for a small orphan project in Zimbabwe. It might be that you help out at your children's school and you raise money there. It might be that you're active in your local church, as I am, or a synagogue or a mosque, or whatever it is. But if you've given time to something that is some kind of community thing or whatever in the last couple of years, put your hands up now. Let's have a look. Have a look around, turn your heads around and wave those hands and feel a nice warm feeling inside and give yourselves a nice round of applause. Because you know why? You see, you can put up a figure about whatever it is, $2 million or whatever it is, collected for the MPI Foundation, which is a fantastic thing. But you know what? It's only a tiny fraction of all the passion in this room. And when I touch the passion, if I was to go down into your audience right now and ask one of you why you had your hands up, I will discover something amazing about you. I will discover what you'll do when you'll leave your organization. I'll discover what you want to be known for on the day of your funeral. I'll discover the things probably that the rest of your family get excited about as well. And I will learn more about the passions that you have and what drives you in 3 minutes with these kind of conversations than working with you on the same programs for 30 years. Passion, my friends, is absolutely vital. And if you've got that, if you understand why people are on your programs or why they're not, whether they've chosen to be there or whether they're there because they're afraid they're not going to be promoted unless they do, if you understand what it is that they're looking for, then we have a means of really helping them create a better future.